The coalition is a group of attorneys, realtors, law students, and insurance claim adjusters, as individuals and organizations, including Mound City Bar Association, the National African American Insurance Association, the Realtors of Metropolitan St. Louis, and the Black law students from Washington University School of Law and SLU School of Law. And we've come together for the one objective of protecting our community's rights, as you can see.
And so there are rights if you're a victim of a natural disaster?
Most definitely. We developed the Know Your Rights flyer. And in that Know Your Rights flyer, we speak to whether or not you are a homeowner or a tenant, whether you are insured or underinsured, and what your rights are. And that was our first line of defense. And to this date, since May 23rd, we've partnered with over 12 different hubs, including the Urban League, Action St. Louis for the Culture, and various other churches and such, to make sure that we've gotten this flyer out to our community. So we've gotten 13,000 copies out thus far, and we're continuing that effort.
Generally speaking, rights like what?
So rights like you have the right to make sure that you are able to file for your insurance, right? And that you're able to maximize your benefits if you are filing for insurance. So what does your policy say? Do you understand your policy? Are you receiving the funds that you should be receiving from your insurance company? And if not, have you spoken with an attorney to make sure that you are advocating for yourself and having someone to advocate and represent you? If you are not insured or you're underinsured, your rights are to be able to file for FEMA, right? As well as to be able to file for SBA, whether you're insured or not. And so knowing that you have the right to do that, the right to request for assistance during this time is very important.
In other words, you're not without options.
That's right. You have a number of options, and we are not a hopeless people. During this time, we can come together, as we've seen so many organizations like ours, the coalition and many other grassroots nonprofits have all come together during this time because we've seen the devastation. We are talking with our community eye to eye, canvassing block by block, able to understand with empathy what we are going through as a collective.
I was going to ask you why you felt compelled to act and respond in this way.
It was a vision. So God gave the vision for what we are doing as a coalition. So with our three-tier approach, we saw that there was this call. Where are the attorneys? Where's the legal information? Where's the information about our rights? Because early on we saw that there was a lot of manipulation, a lot of information that was being given out, and community did not understand it. Community was told that if your home was condemned, that you no longer own it. Community was told that come and sign this quitclaim deed because your property is no longer worth anything, right? There was those who were coming in from out of town and in town who were looking to take the bricks from community. So we said we need to do something. We have the ability to do something. We have information. So let's provide that, but not only provide that information with Know Your Rights, but be able to set up in the heart of the community. Right now we're in the Greaterville neighborhood, and we've been here since May 23rd when we formed. And we're on the corner of MOK and Cora with our hub. And our hub provides an insurance claim hub. So with that, we have attorneys and adjusters who are on site, who are going through the policies of our community to make sure that you understand, what does this policy say? What are your rights to file your insurance claim on site with tablets and hotspots, headsets to make those calls? But not only do we have our attorneys and our adjusters, but we have partnered with the city, with FEMA and SBA, who are on site to make sure that the applications can be completed. And the way that we're informing the community of this is being able to go block by block and canvass and inform community. And we're calling all boots to the ground because we need more help. In the time that we have, the deadline currently for FEMA being August 26th, so that's just a few days away, we all need to be out here making sure that our community who have been impacted have the ability, the accessibility, and the understanding to file for that FEMA application.
Let me ask you this. The hub is located, let people know where it is, and when are you there? When can people come get this hub?
Definitely. So we, the coalition and our partners, we are at the corner of MOK and Cora, 4608 Dr. Martin Luther King Drive, every single Saturday from 11 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. And at the hub, you can volunteer in a number of ways. You can either be a canvasser, where we're going block by block, providing hot plates, hygiene kits, and baby supplies to our community as a wraparound effect, but most importantly, informing community of their rights, whether it be by passing out our Know Your Rights flyer or letting them know to come to the hub, right, so that they're able to file their insurance or talk with FEMA or SBA and complete that process, or you can be a driver. So we have car drivers that go with every single canvassing group. And so as we go out, that acts as a cooling station. It acts as a supply base, or you're able to stay stationary at the hub. So there's something for everyone to do to help in this process as we recover.
We just heard today that the mayor is requesting an extension of the FEMA deadline. What do you think about that, and why is that important?
Yes, it is so very important. So the coalition and about 30 different partners came together yesterday, and we sent a letter to the mayor's office and other city officials requesting that a request go up to the governor to extend the deadline, because we know that there are still so many of our community who have yet had the opportunity to file for their FEMA. And the reason being is because there's a lack of understanding. There's a lack of accessibility. Yes, the information has gone out, but hasn't been received in a way that it needs to be for community to understand it clearly, to understand what their rights are, whether they are a homeowner, whether they are a renter, whether they have insurance or not, or are underinsured, that they have a right to file and see if they qualify for FEMA. And historically, when there has been a disaster of this magnitude, FEMA has extended 30 or 60 days. That trend has continued even with our administration currently. North Carolina, recently with the hurricane, they received a 30-day extension and then a second 30-day extension.
And we've had what?
We only have received 15 days with the request of 60. So we're not asking for any special treatment. We are simply asking that we receive the same opportunity that many others have received when facing a disaster of this magnitude.